Hi parents, I thought I would make a quick little video for you to show you what's inside the packet that you'll be picking up Monday. And you can go through it now, but then when you actually get the packet, you might want to watch the video again, or not, or just delete. But anyway, I'm going to open up, I happen to have Hurley's packet. Hers was the first one on my list. So I'll start with, I added a picture of the kids. It's so cute. Mrs. Groenboom's Firsties there. So they'll have that to look at. I threw some stickers in here just for fun if they want to use it for whatever they want or on a spelling test. I put in here for fun too, the reading glasses. We put these on at the reading table just for fun. You know, you can see right through them. But I thought they could wear those for when they read. All right, now down to the work of it, I put in the new May-June journal. So right on here, you'll write May or the kids write May and June. And there's probably about 20 pages in here. And if you want to add July, if they want to work on it in July too, that's fine. I would say, I think in my notes, I wrote for you to try to journal 2 or 3 times a week. But if you're overwhelmed and if something has to go, you know, maybe journal once a week or skip a week if you have to. So that's the May-June journal. I put in here a little Mother's Day card and a little bookmark that they can color if they want. Now, I also added 2 reading books. Frog and Toad Are Friends and Owl at Home. We usually read these together and then the kids will reread them on their own. But I added a little literary journal, which kind of helps the kids with comprehension. This is a little tough, so feel free to pick and choose which activities you want your child to do. And I will need these books back. I think it's Friday, May 29. So if these could come back, that would be great. Hurley's classroom number happens to be the number 12. So all the books that I've sent home has the number 12 in it. So yeah, try to remember to get these books back. I think the very first large reader that I sent home that has the lion on it, that was when I was scrambling quick to make that first packet that Friday, March 13. I did not get numbers in that reading book that has the lion cub on it, so please make sure I get those back. But anyway, I'll keep digging in here. This is the holiday book that we've been working on since Labor Day. And the kids just write a couple words or a sentence or 2 in here. I'll be doing videos to help the kids finish this up, or feel free to work on this whenever you have time to. But I'll probably do 2 or 3 little short videos at a time just for them to finish filling it out. And oh, your packet has a hard copy of all of my lesson plans. And then you'll notice it has again in here, see teacher video link in the email version. So you'll get an updated parent plans each week with the video links right in there. I thought you might want the hard copy. I have a packet of all Bible things. This is the Bible plans, which are also in the packet. And then this is for the very last activity. It's a timeline that your kids will use this. It might be upside down for you, but this last page, they're going to cut and paste and put all these stories in line. And I'll give you the answers in the parent plans for that week too. I have these morning works, which your kids can do each day. These would be a great thing to save for summer because it's just a little bit of all different kinds of things of math and reading and phonics in here, and even some writing. So try to do these each day. If you can't, that's fine. Push it till another time. Inside, there are 4 Scholastic News. These are really great. Yeah, making ice cream. The kids usually love these. Sometimes these can be hard to read, so reading it with your child is probably best, especially if your child is still struggling a little bit with reading, and they're first graders, so they are going to struggle some. This is our new spelling list, so compound words and weather words and family. So pick and choose. I'd say if your child is struggling with these, make sure you skip. Don't even worry about the challenge words. And in this packet, I also included some newer activities that they could possibly do for practice with their spelling. Mrs. Cortman and I have a new thing with spelling, a new computer program with all of our spelling lists on it. It's called Spelling City, and we'll share that link with you too in all of our parent plans. Let's see. Oh, spelling test papers. And if you want to do a practice on the back, the blank back, that's fine. Otherwise, just have them do their spelling tests here, and then if you could keep taking a picture of that and sending it to me, that would be great. I love seeing those. Fridays are kind of fun when I get all those emails in. This is sound spelling, and we planned on 4 sound spelling lessons for these next 3 weeks. One of them, the very last one, is a challenge one. I think I'll say it's a 10-letter word or it's a 12-letter word. So your child might have fun, especially with that last one if they want the challenge. But anyway, so each week I will give you a new words, and I'll try to give you a photocopy in the email too of my copy, my teacher answer key. That way when your child is doing it, you could maybe stop the video and then get them caught up too if you need to. The math scrolls, many math scrolls are going home on Monday if they were left in your child's desk. So we're giving you this blank 100 charts. So if your child, they might be on the number 200, then this would be 201 to 300, and then 301 to 400. And this is certainly optional, but I know some of the kids love it. We also included a 100 chart in here. This can be used for morning work, for counting, or even to help fill out the math scrolls. That might help them too. Our new math is going to be fractions, which is great. This very first paper, you can turn it into a little booklet if you want, and then staple it on the sides. But it does a nice job explaining it. I included some videos, YouTube videos that help explain fractions too. And then just do a couple pages a week until you finish the packet, all right? And I think on, not the first week, but that second week, I'm planning on doing some kind of kitchen video with measuring cups and that kind of thing, and maybe cutting pizza or cutting sandwiches. So fractions will be fun. They'll love it. It's such big kid stuff. This is also our social studies, along with that holiday book is considered our social studies too. But I included 4 different maps. The first one is of a playground, but then these other ones, I just love them. They're so fun to do. This one is the United States, and then talking about continents. And usually when I talk about continents with first graders, I call them continents, but I also call them big chunks of land. So they kind of understand the word chunk. So I call it a big chunk of land. So feel free to use that as well. Now, our new science is going to be animal classification. So your child is being given an empty animal classification book. And inside, I have given you the answer key, so make sure you pull that out so that they don't have it. But I would say, just do 2 animal groups a week. I have planned for the first week doing fish and birds. And let me show you what that looks like in my book. So each time they do a group, when you study birds and fish, then they can color the front cover of that too. But on the inside, the kids will be filling this out, and all about fish. And then they're going to be doing an activity page. And you don't have to do it on the same day, but usually they love to do this. They'll probably need some help. Some of them we do them whole group, like this ABC order. I usually do that whole group. I let them do partners with this. So feel free to work on this with your child. I'm not expecting them to do it all by themselves either. But anyway, with this new animal classification, I'll send out a video that talks about each of these 5 vertebrate groups. These are animals that have a vertebrate, that have a backbone. Fish, birds, reptiles, amphibians, and mammals. But what we talk about with those 5 vertebrate groups are the 4 Bs. And we talk about how they breathe, how they have babies, how they, if they're warm-blooded or cold-blooded. And then, what's the other one? I can't believe I'm forgetting the 4 Bs. Their body covering. So those are the 4 Bs, and I'll explain that in a video to your kids. So I'm excited about that. I'm missing not being able to do that with them. Also inside your packet is the young author story, and this is just an empty book. Now, your kids have been working on a story with that big template for really since we started our distance learning. So I'd like them to use that story. However, if they need to start fresh, that's fine with me, as long as they make a rough draft, and then this would be their final draft. Now, with that rough draft that they've been working on, that's the one that has the words beginning and then first, next, last, finally. So then they're going to put those sentences in here. And then I think if they run out of room, or if you think they're going to run out of room, they can always write on this side and on this side if you know that their story is pretty long. So, and the last thing in the packet is a big treasure. This is a ton of their writing that they've done this year, and it's so sweet. These are just a few of them that I listed. Their bear report is in here, their squirrel story, their snow report, their animal adventure story. This is Hurley's animal adventure story. Yeah, my name is Sully. I am a brown, hungry, fluffy sloth. So she has her sloth up here. But you're going to really enjoy going through these stories. And then usually when I send these home, then this young author story is in their first grade writing folder. So enjoy going through that. And again, please let me know if you have questions, or if for some reason something is missing in your packet. I really was careful trying to make sure everyone got what they needed. But yeah, ask me questions, text me or email me, and I'll try to help you through it. All right, I'll keep praying for you and miss you all. We'll see ya. Thanks. Bye-bye.